get a chance to play and take a big save in the penalty shot? What's it feel like?
It feels great. I mean, obviously to beat Philly is always good, and the way we did it, I think the first half was one of our best halves of the season. We were all over them, could have scored 2 or 3 goals. And then, Philly's a good team. They got back into the game the second half, made it hard on us. And, we just had to kind of grind it out and get through. And, I was kind of confident once we got to penalties that that we'd be all right. I know I've seen our guys take plenty of penalties in practice and they're usually pretty clinical. And, I was always confident that I was going to be able to make one save too. So, fortunately it worked out that way.
Did you hear the crowd chant?
Yeah, more so after. You're kind of in the zone in the moment. You can't really let any distractions come into your mind. But it's always great when the crowd gets behind you like that. I think it gives you that extra little boost to make the big save.
You had big saves against Louisville last year in the USL playoffs. Do you draw upon any of that, the confidence that in a knockout situation you've done that before?
Yeah, I think having gone through that twice last year, on that goal too with our fans there, I think it was always going to help me. I just felt comfortable in the situation. Really nothing more to it than that. And it was the same as the USL playoffs last year. Our guys buried the kicks, and I just had to come up with 1 or 2 saves, and now we move on.
Did it feel a little bit like deja vu being in that goal with the fans kind of streaming towards that end?
No, it did a little bit. And also last year I saved one in the shootout, saved one off the crossbar, this time off the post. So I got to go out and kiss the post out there.
How difficult is it to sit most nights and then come in and then go to penalties and just keep it going, especially when they've hit the post twice and all that going on?
You don't really think about any of that stuff. Once the game gets going, you're in the moment, you're in the zone. For me as a goalie, I don't ever mind going into penalties. All the pressure's on the shooter. If you can make a save or 2, you're the man. And like I said, I always have confidence in our guys that they were going to bury the kick. So if I could just steal a save or 2, I knew we'd be all right.
You made some big saves during regulation and overtime. Does that kind of make you feel comfortable heading into penalties, knowing you kind of in that zone?
Yeah, I think obviously I was busy throughout the game, so the pressure of the shootout, you don't even think about it. You're in the zone during the game, and I had to make a couple saves tonight. So the way my thought process going into the shootout was, I made a couple good saves already tonight. I just got to make one more.
Jesse said it was tough to convince you to stick around. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm a competitor. I want to play. I believe in my ability. I believe that I can be a starter in this league. Stuck behind Luis isn't always easy. He's the Iron Man. He hasn't missed a game in, I don't even know, 4 or 5 years now, so it's not easy. But, I try and approach every week like I'm going to be the guy playing on the weekend. So then when a night like tonight does come, I just slide right in and I'm ready.
You've played in shootouts before, but can you remember a game that took more out of you during the 120 minutes in this game?
No, that was a grind. The only one I could think of is one of the USL, I think the Eastern Conference Final last year against Louisville. It was the same kind of just nasty game. We just had to kind of grind it out and gut it out and hope you had a little luck in the shootout.
Just to talk about the penalty you saved on pre-call, did you feel confident you knew it was going to go the way you wanted him to go?
No, to tell you the truth, I don't usually like knowing the guy's past. I like to kind of just size him up and let my instincts take over, and whatever side you commit to, you just got to go 100%. And luckily the ball was there when I dove, and luckily it hit my foot and didn't go in.
Rewatching your guys' kicks, McCarthy, first 4 attempts, guessed right every time. It almost seemed like he was getting closer. Were you paying attention to that or aware of it?
Yeah, I mean, I know McCarthy pretty well from over the years. We used to play against each other in college, and he's really good in shootouts. I think he beat us, 2 years ago here, and he was guessing right, but that's a testament to our guys. They put everything right in the corner, and, he, even though he guessed right, he never got a piece of one of them. So, no, he's good. So, we had to be on our game in the shootout.